right, we are in All-Star Sports Resort. We did not ask for an accessible room, but we got an accessible room.
They did say, was a king bed okay? And we said yes, but we didn't expect an accessible room.
So the main difference, if anybody ever comes and they ask if like you get an accessible room or you want, the bed is a lot lower to the ground. So it could be a little difficult to get in and out of. But you get the Hey Disney over here, the same thing. It's like an Alexa, and you can ask it to do different things and it'll tell you about the resort. On the TV, they have all different kinds of shows and things you can click through. There's a dresser here. It's got 3 drawers, as well as a room safe. They have a Bible in it. Desk if you're here for work. Hopefully you're not working. Coffee maker. Room fridge. Small little hanging area for your clothes, your iron, a couple towels, and then the bathroom. So another thing is the tub is lower in an accessible room, so you can get in and out of it easier with the grab bars. Everything's wheelchair friendly. Once again, we didn't ask for this, but they asked if we wanted the king bed, so this must have been the first available. But yeah, pretty basic room. They did a lot of remodels on these a couple years ago, and they're a little updated with some of the wood look flooring and above the bed artwork, as well as your Mickey towel. Oh, that's cute as heck.
The kids, but that's awesome.
But look, there's a bigger one there. That would definitely fit you. Oh yeah, that would fit you. That's cute. I love this keychain. That one don't work. Oh, there it is. $16.99 for that keychain. They have all of the fall stuff out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I'm really liking that one. What's on the back? Nothing. I like this ornament too. Oh, they have them in adults too, but look at that. Spirit jersey's different.
Yeah. Look at this old school.
That's beautiful. How much is this one? $69.99.
Oh, they put this in here, babe. This is cute.
Did you see these? These are nice too. They look like something I would make. So they have All-Star specific stuff now. That's really nice. And that's a zip up. I hate that all their sweatshirts are zip ups for the most part. They have any new pins? Nothing that I need. I found some ears for you though. These Daisy ears. And then look, we can get a Donald jersey for me.
Oh, that's cool.
And there's a Daisy one right there for you. 71. I feel how old I feel half the time. Oh, the golf stuff is nice. I like the golf balls. $15 for 3 golf balls. It's a lot for losing them on the first hole.
Some Disney golf shorts.
Yeah, those are actually nice.
Feel how heavy they are.
It's the problem with a lot of their polos too. They still use old materials. What's this over here? Most magical day ever.
Look at this mug.
Yeah, with the monorail on it. $24.99.
This is that play in the park set. That's really nice.
There was some really nice stuff for that at one point. Was it last year or the year before?
Yeah.
I like this UPF shirt.
But it's Tommy Bahama.
Every swimsuit I own that's not a work swimsuit is a Tommy Bahama. That's really pretty. How much is it? That's not bad, actually. And then look, you can get a floppy hat. And then they also have your typical sundry stuff. Oh, check this out.
Oh, that's cool.
It's for a succulent. Sugar caddy. I like the monorail salt and pepper shakers too. The tongs.
They say it different on each side.
Oh, that's cool. Some mugs. Got candies over here, popcorns, and some nuts and stuff over here. And then if you forgot, bread, donuts, some kind of snacks, cereal. You got Purely Elizabeth cereal. I wonder how that is. Oh, nice. Cookie dough, caramel cashew, and cookies and cream. Good to know. And then in the case, they have wine by the bottle, like wine coolers, individual wines, beers, different drinks, full 2 liters of soda, milks, and any kind of medications. And then in here we have the cafeteria. All kinds of different offerings as of right now.
I'm gonna go get this. Oh, I'm on.
I'll show you. We'll go over here and show the menu, but it's just quick service, grab and go.
That middle one changes.
Yeah, the middle one over there changes frequently. And then just to look at the...
Yeah, the specialty shop.
Yeah, the specialty shop has avocado breakfast bowls, ham and cheese omelets for breakfast, and things like that, because that's the next thing coming up. But right here, bases loaded burger, jerk barbecue chicken strips, pulled pork sandwich, foot-long hot dog.
Really good.
Yeah, my wife had the nachos and she liked them. And then there's your pizzas and your chickens and stuff like that. Another nice offering at all of these hotels is they have arcades. So on that rainy day, you can come into the arcade and have yourself a time to get dry and spend some money and have some fun for maybe a half hour or so to let the rain pass. They have all the normal games, almost like a Dave & Buster's, but a little smaller. Coming through here, this will be the hotel lobby where you will check in for your flight and for your stay. They're always very helpful here. They're trying to get you in and out as quick as possible, but it's a little chaotic sometimes, but they do get you moving pretty quickly, as we are actually going to ask for a few things that we need for our room. So now we're going to walk outside, and this is where you'll get your bus transport. Also, there's free parking for hotel guests for the length of your stay. So right here is the buses that will pick you up for Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Epcot, all of the parks. We'll pick you up here at the very front of the hotel. That's right outside the gift shop that we already looked at. But you can get all of your buses here, and then there is also a board right up here on the TV that tells you when your next bus will be here, which is really convenient. They're usually pretty close, within a minute or two of when they're supposed to be here. So starting out, we are at the center icon of the entire resort, which is this big old Mickey statue. That's pretty neat. And then each part of the hotel is broken down into different sections. So over here is a section, and I'll zoom in on that. It's themed after basketball. So there's 2 big whistles as the center icon.
It'd be so cool if those whistles were slides.
Yeah, I think so too. And then on either side there you can see the basketballs that are hanging, as well as the basketball hoops in the center.
And the stairs are...
oh yeah, they're like the megaphones.
Thank you. I couldn't think of the word.
And then over in this section is the Surf's Up section that has the main pool.
And this is, it's not priority. What am I thinking?
Preferred.
Preferred.
Yeah, this is the preferred section. And then these sections here on the side, like that basketball one we just looked at, is a standard section. But we are also moving now into the tennis section, which is a standard section. And that has Spalding tennis ball cans as the stairs. So we'll go take a walk that way. Alright, so we're walking over now into another one of the standard sections. And this is the tennis section. Now there are some kids over there, so I don't want to get too deep into it. But this has like a tennis court in the middle that has Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Donald.
And Huey, Dewey, and Louie are playing baseball.
Yeah, Huey, Dewey, and Louie are playing baseball, and Donald is really mad because he's not playing tennis. But that is one of the standard sections. The nice thing about the All-Stars is they're one of the cheaper options. So at any time you can get this usually for like $119 during like non-peak season. Now they do go up during peak season, sometimes 150 plus a night. But compared to the rest of the resorts on property, it is the cheapest.
Yes.
And they do have the same amenities. They have a pool. They have a
two
laundry
pools.
section. They have a cafeteria inside, which we'll go take a look at. They have a gift shop. They have the bus transportation to each of the parks, as well as Disney Springs and the 2 water parks. And then they have all of these different room sections, which is spread out across a pretty good side of the property. There are 3 All-Star resorts. One is sports. This is the one we're looking at. One is music, and one is movies. Sports is definitely the smallest of the 3.
Yes. But wasn't it the first?
I think it was the very first one built, and then they expanded from there. But I mean, I think it's a nice resort. For the money that you pay, I mean, in the room you'll see coming up that they have them pretty well like remodeled with modern amenities. They have, the beds are very comfortable. They have TVs, everything you need, coffee makers in the rooms. And then actually across the parking lot, you can see that is where music is, as they're all in a row. So they do have a kids play area over here as well. Football section has footballs as the staircases. Pretty obvious.
That was a little silly, David. Dang, that was a little bit silly.
We can go up this way here. So then you can go around all of these buildings. There's walkways around each one, and they're external doors, so there's no internal hallways or anything like that you would see like at larger hotels. I think that's the case for most of the hotels here, except for like the Contemporary, the Grand Floridian. I think the Polynesian even has outdoor doors. But as you can see, this is the football area. It's like a makeshift football field. 2 helmets on either side. It does have turf in the middle, X's and O's, and a big Mickey in the middle. This is also a standard section, I believe. I don't think it's preferred, but I can look. I'll look. If it's not preferred, I'll put it up on the screen here. But I think it's a standard section. I think the preferred is only the Surf's Up.
Yeah. You know what? This one might be.
It might be.
Because it's quite a bit closer to the cafeteria and
Yeah,
the bus stop,
it
and that's
could
how
be.
they judge it.
So we'll look it up. I'll pop it up on the screen if it is preferred. I want to make sure I have the right information, but all the difference between preferred and standard is preferred is going to be closer to the main hub building that's going to have the cafeteria, the bus entry, the gift shop, everything like that. Standard would be farther off, but it's still really not that far. It's a 2-minute walk, especially in this hotel, because this hotel is of the smaller size compared to the others.
Now at Pop Century, that's different because when you are closer to the Skyliner, that is your preferred room.
Right. And then this is the farthest section actually of the hotel, but it's my personal favorite, and it is the baseball section, and they have a pool here as well. Pool's a little bit smaller, but it's pretty cool. Let's go around and check. The actual AstroTurf. Yeah. So this is the baseball section here. It's got a pool. It's got the bats up there, as well as the different teams across the top. And then up here is scoreboard, and on top of the pool house over here is bleachers. It's kind of hard to see from the level we're on here. But this is my favorite section. It just reminds me of old time baseball. Very, very cool. This scoreboard here is like my favorite part. Like somebody pointed out in another video that it looks like Fenway Park, and it's very, very similar to Fenway Park. But yeah, so this would be definitely a standard section of the hotel. My favorite part about this section here is the bleachers on top of the bathrooms and the washroom. I think that's really cool where they like gives it that stadium look.
Yeah.
The one thing I like about the All-Stars is it is cheap. You can spend more time and more money not in your resort than you would on the other ones. Like if you're in a deluxe resort, you kind of feel like you have to spend time there just because it's so expensive. B, the food offerings, it's just cafeteria food. I'm not going to say it's anything great. Cheeseburgers, pizzas. They do have, at this current moment, which is August of 2026, they do have like an Asian bowl. It's rice and chicken, which is very good. They have chicken parm, things like that. I would not recommend the ice cream at these resorts. They seem to be very melted and not very well put together.
It's almost like they go through so much of it, the machine can't freeze it.
Yeah. So they do have a lot of nice options like that, but other than that, it's a typical hotel. If you're only here to go to the parks and you're just looking a place to lay your head down, but you're still in the Disney bubble and on property, highly recommend all of the All-Star hotels. We've stayed at all of them at this point. Our favorite being the movies.
Yes.
But this one here was available for a free dining promo. Looks like they have a little seating area over here too by the gift shop and the food court. But over here is the main pool and the Surf's Up section. This is right off of the cafeteria and the gift shop main building area. This is the biggest pool on property and this is preferred. There's also a hotel bar right over there that has your libations and your cocktails, alcoholic drinks. And this pool is definitely one of the bigger pools. But I think of all the All-Stars, this is the smallest pool.
Yeah.
But it still gets the job
Because
done.
a lot of the other ones have splash pads for the little kids and stuff. This one doesn't.
Right. So this has just been a little bit of a tour of Disney's All-Star Sports. Again, all of these hotels are the cheapest on property, all of the All-Stars. They are definitely the best bang for your buck. You're going to get a very nice room. You're going to get a very nice property. Parking is free, and you get transportation to and from all of the parks. Usually within an hour and a half, I think, of the park close, they still run to make sure that they get everybody. Because you can stay a little bit later even after the park closes. So, hope this has been informative. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment. Like the video, it definitely helps us out. And thanks for watching.
This is Disney's All-Star Sports Resort. Please collect your belongings, watch your head and step as you disembark, and take small children by the hand. Thanks for riding with us, and welcome home.